Look at it. It's right there. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing, I tell you. Well, we're going. Seems the stream's running fine. For now, anyway. So, I guess we can go ahead and get started. Alright. Get out of that. There we go. Then I can do this and that and turn the screen off there, and then we're good. Hi. So, Kirby! I've mentioned this quite a bit as of late, but I've been wanting to stream Kirby in the Forgotten Land for a while, and then the Switch 2 Direct happened, and they're like, hey, we're doing DLC for it exclusive to the new console that you don't have yet. And you're not gonna have for like a year. So as much as I wanted to stream this at some point, I had to keep pushing it off. And now we're here. And it's gonna be fun, because the main game was already really good. And then they made new stuff for it I haven't played yet, and seen like nothing of. So like, it's all gonna be a surprise. The only knowledge I have of anything in Starcross World is stuff they showed in directs and on Twitter. Officially. Like I've seen the gear and the spring mouthful modes. I know it's more remixed levels. But other than that, I know like nothing going into this. So I have no idea about any story details. I don't know how long the stages themselves are. I do know they unlock as you play through the game. It's sort of a side story scenario more than an actual epilogue. I mean, it could still also be an epilogue, but I don't know. It's a thing. Let's just start the game up. So, I have not played... I need to freaking turn the profile picture to the burger like I said I would. That'll be next time. So, I have not loaded up this game in so long. The last time I did, I guess, was this. Maybe it was this one. It was highlighting this, I think. So, this was probably the last time I booted up the game. And that was me trying to get my mom to play it. Because, as you know, I've been trying to get my family to play games with me, so I'm not so alone. But, problem, my family cannot play video games whatsoever. I've already told you what Star Allies, Forgotten Land went about as well. So, yeah. This is the easy mode. And with the easy mode, she still couldn't get past the first level. And I was there as Bandana D the entire time. Granted, she at least made it further in this than she did in freaking Star Allies, where she didn't know what the heck an X button was, but hey! I'm getting rid of this file. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, file. We're starting new! This is another personal playthrough I was doing. I think I was just doing the... I didn't do any of the post-game stuff, I don't think. I think it's just me going through the main campaign again. And then this is my original file. And I get to do it again, and then some. Because this didn't have the DLC. I shouldn't be pushing this off anymore, but... Go! Would you like to connect online? Yes, this is gameplay stats. Yes, accept that, I know. And we're gonna play a wild mode because I've played a Kirby game before. I've played a video game before. I should be okay. So, Forgotten Land is one of those Kirby games that is very special to me, as it was for a lot of people. Because this was Kirby in full-fledged 3D, and we wanted this forever, and then it happened, and we were all so happy, and we've done so well. And my one complaint is that there's not enough copy abilities in the damn thing. You know what? I don't really care so much about the lack of copy abilities, considering the fact you can upgrade all of them. And there's the mouthful mode mechanic, which kind of does the copy ability thing as well. Is this game's equivalent to Hypernova or the Robobot and whatnot? The ally powers, like the freaking train. It's that kind of thing. It's this game's gimmick. And there's nothing wrong with those. I want to make it clear. There's nothing wrong with the gimmicks. It started with super abilities, Return to Dreamland, and I absolutely love those. And I don't think there's any gimmick for a mainline Kirby that I actually don't like. To be fair, it's Kirby. I don't think there's a game in Kirby I don't like. Unless you count Smash Brothers, which is kind of a Kirby game, but not really. I mean, it's more not a Kirby game than it is a Kirby game, but then you have the stories, and Kirby's kind of main focus, especially in World of Light, for as little story as that had. That was kind of a Kirby story, if anything. So yeah, Kirby. I remember I could do this. I could make Kirby emote, and the game's running at 60. The game's running at 60. Kirby's had this trend for the last, like, oh my god, it's probably since the Wii era, where the game itself, in terms of main gameplay, will be locked at 30, which is still definitely playable. But then when you go into menus, it goes to 60. Like, I don't know why it does that. And even then, I don't mind it being at 30. I mean, 60 is definitely better. I don't mind it being at 30. 30 is still playable. I played Pikmin, for Christ's sake. They're always locked at 30. Pikmin 2 was unlocked in the menus. It was in 60. I don't know. I don't understand how this sort of stuff works behind the scenes half the time. But now the game looks even better. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing. I don't know if my laptop's gonna be able to handle it too well, because at certain points I can see the CPU going up to like 70. Just trying to do the 60 FPS on this. And I'm gonna go into things right now because I forgot this was a thing. Bye, Auto Swallow. I don't need you. I wanna be able to freaking dispose of abilities and enemies whenever I want. Hang on, I think I need to make it type B. There we go. This is, I think, yeah, these are Star Alice controls. Attack with the Y button, jump with B, drop your B with A. Hold that anyway. You can also just press minus to ditch the thing. So yeah, it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. I love it. I love it. This will be a fully completed playthrough. We're going to be doing pretty much everything. With maybe the exception of some of the side games, because I still remember that freaking thing with the tilting thing not going well. Yeah. We're not liking it much. So, you know. But I've done it before, I can do it again. It's just been forever, you know. I can still do it. It's fine. But yeah. It's nice to be playing this game again. Should I be feeling nostalgic about a game that's only been a thing for a few years? Like, we're not talking about a game from like 2 decades ago. We're talking about a game from the last console generation, not even that long ago. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that Kirby's kind of a comfy game. Like, Kirby's always been a kind of comfy game. Just the cuteness and the overall lower difficulty generally. There is plenty of difficulty still here if you're going for 100% and everything. All the side modes like the arena and everything, trying to get all the collectibles. But like, if you just want to play that game, it's a pretty smooth ride the entire time. That's pretty much Kirby's whole shtick. Just meant to be kind of cute and fun and, you know, not an absolute tedious piece of crap. They balance it very well. They balance it very well. So yeah. I am of the belief that Kirby has never had a bad game ever. Maybe some that aren't quite to everyone's tastes. I know some people probably don't like the Game Boy spin-offs too much. But like, I don't like playing with motion controls. And I still find myself generally enjoying Tilted Ensemble. Like, even looking back on it, I still have fond memories of it, even if parts of it were infuriating. Mostly in hard mode. And World 3 being kind of early. It really should have been like World 6, because my god, that freaking water. The freaking water currents pushing it back constantly. It wasn't the best experience, but, you know. Not often that freaking water levels are good. And even then, it was just a one bit. It was the beginning of level 3 that I think got me the most. 3-1, I think. Maybe 3-2. That one was a bit rough, I will admit. But, like, the game generally is fine. The difficulty for the late game and the extra mode actually made sense. So, like, fine. I'm just glad it's playable in a modern way because, you know, gyroscope thing was built in the cartridge before. You can't really do a re-release of that very easily. Unless you have something like this where you have the gyro built in. Would have been great to have this on 3DS, I suppose, for the whole small portable feel, but, you know, there's no freaking gyro in a 3DS. That messed me up so much playing New Super Mario Bros. 2, because I kept trying to shake the 3DS to freaking spin. The freaking air twirl in Wii and U, it was just freaking muscle memory at that point. It's like you're trying to shake the 3DS around. But it doesn't work like that. No, it doesn't. Also, I completely talked over the freaking vocal theme. Kirby doesn't get too many of those, and they've been doing it more recently because we have this, we have Air Riders, the Japanese version of the song clears, by the way. So it's just nice. There's something that Kirby does that I think stuff like Sonic and Mario haven't really quite nailed. Sonic especially fails at this. Mario's kind of getting more of a balance to it, but it's not quite to the extent of Kirby. Kirby always brings back stuff from previous games. Ever since the beginning. Considering the last main stage of Kirby's Adventure was like a small remake of Kirby's Dream Land. Game Boy palette and all. It's all black and white. You said copy abilities that time. It's like they've been doing the bringing stuff back for nostalgia stuff since the beginning. But the thing is, it's not the entire focus of the damn game. They'll always bring references and bring old stuff back, but they always do something new with it. They do plenty of new things in the game to make it its own separate thing. And it strikes this nice balance, that way it's not too far off from being, you know, Kirby. It's still familiar, but it's also very unique in what it does otherwise. You know? Like, Wispy Wood shows up in almost every single Kirby game to some extent, and it's like, you know. They always do something different. Like, sometimes he's just a tree dropping apples and Gordos on you. Sometimes he gets all mad just walking at you like a freak. Sometimes he burrows his roots underground and tries to skewer you. Sometimes he's a freaking pillar of bricks in an alternate dimension. Sometimes it's not even Wispy Woods, it's your freaking cousin in the sky who's all covered in flowers. It's like, you know. They find new ways of doing the old stuff, and it's good. I'm waiting here because I'm not sure if I should be reading through this or not, because this isn't... I should. Thank you for saving me, but what about those other guys, the Waddle Dees? They were all captured and taken away. We fought those beasts as hard as we could, but they kept coming back for more. I'm the only one left. I have to go save them, I have to. Then there's Kirby, being the helpful sort. What? You'll help me save everyone? That's great! So, your name is Kirby. I'm Elfilin. Nice to meet you. Look how precious. I remember when this game was first coming out, everyone was like, oh no, they're doing the twist villain thing, Elfilin's gonna be the bad guy, and it's like, they don't do that very often, like they assume, oh, new companion character, it's gotta be Marks again. It's like, no. No. Usually it's the other way around, where one of the big bads is them not really being the main big bad, and then they become a good guy at the very end. Which this game ends up doing, basically, where it's a good guy from the very beginning, but then turns out to be part of the bad guy, but not really. It's kind of a mix of both. But, like, this is actually a piece of the bad guy. And it's different. You're not gonna see me much in this adventure. You don't do co-op much. I know you tried before, it didn't go well. It's also the only way to get the spirit ability in this game, which makes me sad. The voices pack has start too. If you want a second player to join you, I'm just gonna stop myself right there. I know you don't want me. Yeah. Why? Never gonna talk to you again. I shouldn't be freaking mocking Bandana D in this. He's a good character. I like the fact that he's kind of been the player 4. And nowadays he's the player 2. They've promoted him over the years. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. He went from filler character that's kind of an expansion of a character who was kind of a filler part of the roster in Kirby 64, to now just being like his own separate thing and being part of the main group, and now he's the player 2, and it makes me happy. I like Bandana Waddle Doo. So look at this hub world. Originally locked at 30, now it's going at 60, and I don't know if this is reflected on stream much. Very important. I know there are some points around here where you can fly around and then you get little bits, luscious stars. Oh, here we go. For example, like that, you get more coins. Coins are important for later. I'll probably get plenty throughout the playthrough, but I'm still doing this anyway because it's fun. It's gonna be like, wee. Look at all the stuff I can find. Woohoo! You wanna go back to the place you just left? No, I wanna play the first main level. So every level has 4 missions, I suppose, besides beating the stage. 3 of them are effectively the star coins, or whatever MacGuffin Kirby wants to friggin' do that game. Like the code cubes, or the sun medals, or the heck they were in Triple Deluxe, or the gears in Return of Dreamland. But there's also 3 hidden things. They only get revealed one by one as you beat a stage, and didn't do it. I don't remember all of them, so we will be replaying some stages. But let it be known, I am going to try as best as I can to remember. Like, for example, there's one of them where you have to find all the tulips and make them bloom. So I gotta make sure I keep an eye out for those, and some of them can be sneaky. It can be very sneaky. Nyeh, go away. This is so nice. It's just so nice to be playing this game again. I know I keep saying it, but like, Kirby always makes me happy. I'm also taking this. Best ability in the game. Sort of. Its upgrade is the best ability in the game, but this is, you know, part of that. I will be using Cutter as much as I possibly can, because it's just too good. Like, I was the type of guy, I didn't really care much about Cutter normally. This game changed my mind on Cutter entirely, because it just feels so different in 3D. It's so much better. And then I started using it more in other Kirby games, and I found myself appreciating it a lot more too. So, like, you know. It's kind of the thing that Mega Man 11 did, where I didn't normally use the special weapons at all. I would just save them for the boss and not really use them at all otherwise, unless I was forced to. But then I played Mega Man 11, and then you use the special weapons in the levels themselves. And it opens sorts of shortcuts, and enemy weaknesses, and helps you get through parts of the levels easier, and it's like, I wonder if it's also the case with the rest of the series, too, and honestly, to an extent, yes! Because of Mega Man 11, I started using special weapons in other Mega Man games, and it's so much more fun that way. Like, if you mainly play a Mega Man game and just use the Buster in all the levels, try using the special weapons you earn. It's not like it's hard to get weapon energy to the boss and all that, and even if you run out during the boss, as long as you're not freaking wasting all your weapon energy, you're gonna have some of it left. And doing a boss with the Buster at around half health is better than doing it at full health. You know? So please, experiment with the stuff the game gives you. Trust me, it's more fun that way. I know some Mega Man games, your arsenal's not the best. Like, then you have stuff like Mega Man 11, Mega Man 9. They do a good job. Mega Man 10 had some that had practical uses. Mega Man 2, everyone hypes up the Metal Blade, and that is the best weapon in the whole series because it's OP as hell, but like, use some of the other ones. You can find uses for most of the rest of the special weapons in Mega Man 2. Even if Quick Boomerang's mainly just a freaking rapid fire button, but like, it's something different. Shame what they did the bubble lead, though. I hate the fact it's called bubble lead, not bubble lead. But it's officially bubble lead. And I guess it makes sense. Freaking bubble lead's freaking useless. You think, oh, it's gonna be so cool. It's like bubbles that don't pop on contact, and they're super strong, and it's like, no. Like, most enemies don't even get hurt by them. The ones that do, like, you can maybe get them in a good spot, and of course there's a final boss that requires a dang thing, which is annoying. Like, you know, would be worse. I freaking use Bubble Lead more than I do freaking Flash Stopper. It's like Time Stopper, Flash Stopper was Mega Man 4 because they wasted. Yeah. It's stupid. It's stupid. Mega Man's dumb sometimes. Yeah. You get the point. You get the point. Experiment with the things the game gives you, you might have more fun. That being said, I'm going to be using this a lot of time because I experimented with this and this is the best one. I will get plenty of use out of stuff like Ranger, don't worry. I just prefer using Cutter. And the fact you can hold it in place like this, and have it come back to you like that, that's the main reason. That's what does it. This sells the ability for me. It is so good at demolishing bosses you would not believe. But of course, the game's gonna force you to use certain abilities, so meh. I'm gonna use it as long as I can. Also, part of me was being all kind of doomer about Drill Kirby being a thing, because it means we're not going to see Animal Kirby ever again, but like, how many times have they done a thing where they split copy abilities up, or do like a remix of it, and then we still see the original version coming back anyway? Like, we'll see Animal Kirby again eventually, you know? It's not like Bubble Kirby, where it's very clearly tied in with one of the main mechanics of the game being the item storage. Like, you know. Also, I thought I just saw the screen flash on the laptop for a second, and I got worried. I will keep an eye on this thing. I don't trust it. I think it may have just been the preview of the game being a bit phony. It scared me a little. It seems to be going okay. In fact, the CPU usage has actually calmed down a little bit since the start here. So I think it's mostly going to be fine. Alright. Cut this down. They want you to use sword, but Cutter also does this. It's like it's jump or something. Bonk. Yay, I got all the things. Just get rid of this. I recommend using the minus button to get rid of copy abilities and not holding the A button down. A, it's hot copy, but it's always been freaking ditched. You press one button, it's gone. But also, it's just faster. Tulips. Again. This was one of the levels in the demo. The demo had this stage, the prologue stage, and the first boss. I played this so dang much. And once you beat the first boss on the demo, you actually get access to the tier 2 of the abilities in the demo. I found myself using... It's not called Chain Bomb, is it? That's Mega Man 11. The Shin Blast. Like, it's that sort of idea, again. And I found myself really liking it there, but then as I played the game more generally, I just didn't really like it as much. The very least, this main gimmick I couldn't get full grip of, and then I found myself liking Chakram Cutter more, and we'll see it later on. It's really fun. One little extra detail I also like about this game is that the Waddledees don't all look quite the same. Some of them are a bit more brown, some have a bit more of a pinkish tint. It makes them stand out a little bit more, so it's not just copy and paste, which is very nice. It's the little details. I appreciate the little details. It's better if you focus on the little details after you get all the big stuff figured out, Sonic Team, but you know. I can appreciate polish and extra little cute bonuses whenever they come up. I can appreciate it. Also, I want to say this is again a cemented Waddle. Going, I hope one day, a mod happens to this game where it's replaced with Alright, that's one level down. Next one. Got 10. 10 Waddledees. If I remember correctly, this one uses the fire ability a lot, so we're going to be using that a lot here. And don't get me wrong, I like the abilities in this game. Most of them are actually really good, but like, I just want to use my cutter, man. I like my cutter. I like the fact that fire lingers a little bit on the ground, though. It's very nice. I didn't really do that a lot of the time in the other Kirby games. It's a new thing mainly for this. Sometimes there's like a little environmental thing, like a bush you can light it on fire and that would damage enemies. But here it's just like, you use the fire ability, you're leaving little bits that enemies can run into. It's not even an upgrade or anything, it's just here from the get-go, which is very nice. Go away. I do this with you. Yeah. Alright. We get this for the secret room. Which also has a Waddle Dee in it. So you get 2 Waddle Dees for this one. I found that one kind of weird, but you know what? I'm fine with it. Something else. So I'm gonna be a little rusty at this, I'm going to be wandering around a little bit looking for extra goodies, because, again, I have not played this game in a few years. Careful. Whoop, careful now. Like, it's kind of nice having a sort of, like, pseudo-blind playthrough where you still remember some bits about it, but also it's still very new to you. It's like, it all feels fresh because I haven't freaking played the game in so long. So the memories are faded a little bit. Yes. About the capsule thing. There's a freaking gacha mechanic where you get figurines and you can use them to decorate Kirby's house a little bit. They're the equivalent of the keychains from the 3DS games. There was the keychains in Deluxe, and they had a sticker system, which is the exact same kind of thing in Robobot. Except in Robobot, you can use the stickers to decorate the shoulder pads of your Robobot. That was kind of cute. Here is to put little figures in Kirby's house. And you can have Kirby kind of look up and admire them all close up, and it's super adorable. I don't know if they necessarily count for full completion, but I know for a fact I got them all in my initial run anyway. And they added a whole new set for this DLC stuff we're going to be doing, so I might as well get them all again. I believe for the most part they are random. As you progress through the game, you unlock more volumes, and they're dependent on which color of capsule you find. The later volumes have different color capsules, and they're also different sizes. So, small yellow ones are volume 1, then you have green, red, and blue in that order, I believe. And all that really changes from when you see them is just how far in the game you are. Later levels have the later volumes of stuff. And then, at a certain point, you get freaking gacha machines you can spend your star coins on to get them in bulk. And, you know, that helps you get the ones you miss. You don't have to grind in levels for them. One of the big uses of the star coins in this. There are plenty of other uses for them. You're never going to really run out. You're never going to run out of star coins if you're just playing the game. So, feel free to spend them whenever you do get them. I'm a big old stair boy. Look at this, I'm stairs. I always appreciated Kirby's face in a lot of the mouthful modes because he has to kind of like open really wide in order to fit it all in his mouth. When he closes, his mouth's still stretched out, so he kind of has this kind of face to him. Like, it's the same kind of vibe as, like, Quagsire, I guess, in Pokemon. It's kind of that whole thing. Kind of goofy face. It's super cute and I love it. There you go. This. We're gonna be seeing this later. There are challenge stages you can do to get, like, crystal stars. Or whatever they're called in this. And the whole thing with them is that... Oh, right, the stairs do block it. I forgot they did. The whole thing with those is that you need some of those in order to upgrade your copy abilities. And... Stop that. Thank you. Move out of the frick away. No! Okay. Did you there? Not there. That's the thing that bugs me with the stair ability, is that when you drop it, there's gotta be enough space for Kirby to get out, so it often moves the stairs away a little bit. It does kind of get on my nerves a little bit for one of the puzzle levels. That's why I bring it up. There's one puzzle, a couple puzzle stages I think, where you move around the stairs like that in order to access certain bits. The thing is, you have to do it fast as well because there's a speedrun timer. which gives you extra star coins. Doesn't really do anything else. It's not for completion. It just gives you extra star coins. I still went for them all anyway. Because you know how I am. But I remember being stumped in that for a while. I do enjoy me a good puzzle. Like, the big thing that stopped me is the fact that Kirby moves the stairs a little bit whenever he uses... I'm gonna keep fire, because I'm pretty sure you need fire out here. Oh. There's a ladder there. I missed something. Hang on. I can't bring the stairs up here. I gotta do the cannon again. I gotta do the cannon again. I think there's a thing over there. I think it's just a shortcut, but thorough. Like being thorough. So I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Oh, come on! Context sensitive. That's one thing that I like and also don't really care too much for with the mouth mode here. Like most of the gimmicks, you get to keep your copy ability. You get to keep your copy ability when you're done. You don't lose it. The only exception is the only exception would be Return to Dreamland because it's a super copy ability, so it obviously takes precedence over your current ability. And plus, when you go in the freaking wormholes you open up with those, you end up losing your ability regardless, so who cares? Like, you get to keep your cop ability. You don't have to ditch your ability in order to do mouth mode. And you just keep the little hat on your head. It's super goofy. Did I get everything? I got everything! Let's go! It's already been half an hour. We've done 2 levels. These levels kind of go on for a bit, I will admit. Which is fine. I like the long stuff. Good thing about playing in wild mode as well is you get extra stuff for playing in wild mode. You get more star coins that way. Which means it's even easier to get stuff with them. It's not like most of the stuff in this game's that expensive either. So, yeah. Yay! Bye, friends! Oh, look! Is that thing I was talking about? The challenge levels have opened up. The treasure roads. Just talking about you. We're gonna do these. Just beating them is enough in order to get the star thing. Beating the target time just gets you extra star coins, which is good. And I will be going for all of them because I'm a full completionist. I don't even think it counts towards your percentage. You don't have to do that. Just getting the goal's enough. But like, so you know how I am. I gotta do all the things. And unlike something like Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, the controls are actually really responsive in this. And these are properly built to be speedrun. So the target times aren't that big of a problem. I lost track of myself there. I was focused too much on the item. That's on me for being a dumb. Pay attention. Be observant of my surroundings, and then maybe then I can win. Over here. Grab it. Alright. Open the next frame. And goal. The challenge times don't really require you to be an active, crazy speedrun most of the time. They give you plenty of leniency to do it if you wanted to. Or some of the harder ones, like the speedrun, the puzzle ones, those can be harder to get a time on, but you just play them again with the puzzle solved. You know what to do. The speedrun times aren't going to be that big of a problem most of the time. Look at an ability I haven't used yet today. Little party popper hat. Bowling for switches? I thought we were bowling for soup. So, I want to mention this. for most of the game, when you use a copy ability, it will default to the upgrade you have selected. However, challenges, they force it to be whatever version of the ability that's programmed for. So you're always going to be playing this with the default version of Bomb Kirby. You're not going to be using the upgrades for it. But generally, if you have like an upgrade unlocked for a copy ability, you will use that in the main levels and everything. And you will need to upgrade in order to actually get their corresponding challenge missions. Obviously. Because, you know, they're built around those. They have extra moves and whatnot. They're kind of important. You don't have to worry about going back and swapping out your upgrades or anything. You'll just remember. This level. This one's important, and you'll see why when we get to the end, but just know, I'm taking Ranger Kirby for a reason. Because this I did not know about on my first run. I found out this one online. As much as I want Needle Kirby right now, I'm not taking it. So I want you, the dog. Little park ranger. He's a little park ranger, and then the last upgrade that's he puts a space ranger. Freaking Buzz Lightyear, which is great. I love this game. I love this game, dude. Can't forget you can aim with this. It's important because you see a target over there. It's nice to be playing a game I'm actually familiar with. I can talk like I'm Let's Playing a thing. Just show off. Look at this thing I know. It's not me talking vaguely about a thing I've never actually done before and I've only watched people do. It's not me going in blind being like, what the heck is going on? It's me being competent. I know what I'm doing. It's beautiful. It's such a contrast. Sparkly things mean secrets. Yeah, I'm generally gonna be a lot more relaxed in this because I know what I'm doing. This thing. And once again, just like before, it's a secret here, but it's not a Waddle Dee this time. We'll be seeing it at some point. But if you go back to the stage and collect a Waddle Dee again, you get star coins for it. Another good way of getting extra if you need them. I likely won't though. Ow. As I stopped all of your fire. This is so nice. I like Kirby. Oh, this. I remember this a lot. I recommend charging up for these because charge shots are larger. So you don't have to be super precise with it. There we go. He's just a happy little guy. He's just so precious. All the things on those restomps, yay! We're upgrading the Forgotten Land to give you Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. Make sure to hit this. Because otherwise this part gets destroyed by the boulder. And you lose it on this guy and you get all sad. There also is some lock onto it. It doesn't work on the targets, but it does work on all enemies. Except for maybe bosses, and even then, I think it might work for them as well. Like for stage elements! I look away for 1 second. Keep an eye on OBS. And I can fall off the edge. Could have sworn there was something up in this building. Let me loop around for it. Could have sworn there's like a little thing in the building you go into with the car mode. But I might be remembering it correctly. It might be later. Probably later. Yeah, there it is. I was right. Wrong building. I'm here. You are now friends with a car. Pretty sure it's generally everything, but oh, I missed this. Well, I'm doing this. I'm going up here. If the game will let me. I know this seems kind of weird that I'm doing this. You may notice if you're paying attention, there's a target back here. Yeah, there's a thing. Alright guys, I'll be back for you in a second. I'm busy. Don't worry, even with the perspective, I don't think you can fall off the stairs here. You're fine. But up here is something very important. You slide down this way. You may notice a little something up ahead. It's a howl room. I didn't know this was here until someone showed it on Twitter after I was done playing the game. And I thought this is so cool. So now we get access to a lot of the abilities we don't have otherwise. So we have access to hammer, ice. If we go over this way, needle, which we saw earlier, and tornado. I like tornado a lot, actually. This sucks up all the items. This was one of my go-to abilities early on. But I normally stick with Cutter. Yeah, this is a pretty good ability in its own right. I'm gonna keep Tornado for now. But, you know, we are gonna get rid of it soon anyway. We're gonna be seeing his abilities pretty soon anyway. I think most of them... I think we've already seen Needle. I think 2 of these also appear in the next level, so... The thing is, normally Howl Rooms give you abilities from way later in the game. Like, the first Howl Room in Return of Dreamland gives you Ninja really early on. But, like, there's only, like, 10 abilities in this game, and they're not gonna give you Sleep. So, there's that. Also, I can get Ranger again if I want to. That's also a big hint. But... I guess I missed the thing. I guess I'll have to come back. We're doing a revisit. Yeah! I can't be mad, though. Beautiful. Ow! Remember the time when I looked away to check on OBS for a split second I fell off the side? That cost me that model, dude. Dang it. We're going back! We're going back! I've never seen you. I'll be right back. I'll save you, little guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if Kirby's not the best driver. I'm sorry. Hey, now I don't have to worry about getting a red tornado for a little longer. I can just go like this and go. Oh, I can't spin you up when you're. Oh, I can't freaking get you in the tornado while we're all spiked. You think tornado could be this big force of nature, but not really. At the very least, whenever he comes into contact with something that would normally hurt him, and he can't interact with like this, he at least bounces off of it instead of actually getting hit. It's not as busted as Tornado was in Squeak Squad, which they gave you for most of the bosses in the game because it demolished them. Tornado was the win button. Tornado Kirby was the win button in Squeak Squad. As much as I love Animal Kirby, Tornado Kirby is another beast entirely. Also, we're already near the end of the stage. When you're just trying to get to the end, you don't really care about collectibles, you can get through these stages really quickly. So it's not like the stages are even that long. It's kind of the same thing that Donkey Kong had, where the stages aren't really that long, but if you go for everything, you're playing a level for like 4 times longer than otherwise you would. Which is fine. It should take more time to get all the stuff in one. When you're just trying to get to the end, it shouldn't take forever. Pac-Man. And even then, I still have my gripes with stuff like time trial mode being way too strict because they know for a fact it's super fast. We don't grab anything. And they go excessive with it. And it's annoying. It's really freaking annoying. Anyway, I did the thing, so. I like the fact that it drops the car off in a specific spot if you go with it. Make it like a proper background element, as if you're taking a picture with it. Which is really funny. They didn't have to do that. They could just plop it somewhere random. Or just make it disappear. But no. They put it specifically in that part, so it's framed very well when you do your dance. Alright. We have more challenge missions. Fire! I like the fact that the treasure road portals look like the portals from Dreamland. This is not the same Another Dimension as that game, because that's all been destroyed. To my knowledge, anyway. Pretty sure it was all gone. But, like, it doesn't mean the portals can't exist. Also, I find it kind of funny how you can light the fuse at the start here, and it goes all the way to the end, but you can't just light the fuse wherever, despite the fact that it's all still very flammable. Also, the game will tell you this, but when you're in a cannon, if you hold the crouch button, you will speed up the fuse. I don't know how that works, but it's been a thing for a while, so figured I'd mention it. They don't fully expect you to know how to do it until maybe the last one, as you see by target time, but if you know what you're doing, you can do that pretty quickly. We're also gonna have way more than enough of these friggin' star chunks. So, if you do all of these, you'll probably need like 3 more ever in order to get all the stuff maxed out. You get that just by playing the arenas. It's like, whatever. Honk. Remember what I said about charging? The larger hitbox makes it easier in order to hit the actual targets. Also, notice how I hit the freaking wall there? But the explosion from the freaking shot hitting the wall was enough to hit the target in the back. There is a radius to it. So keep that in mind. There is a little bit of leniency. And again, charge shots make it easier. We already have nearly 2,000 star coins, by the way. In Mario, these are like You get 3 on a stage, you save them if you have like 200 in the game, and here you get freaking thousands of them. Alright. Was there one over here? No, but there is this! There is one over here! They hide these sometimes. I don't know why, but they do. They're usually a little harder anyway, so it's fine. Cone mouth. I'm gonna go redirect traffic. It's dangerous with this pipe. Stay away. Go a different path. Put the detour sign down. Whee. Almost super optimal. Uh-oh, the timer's going. Aw, crap, we're running out of time. Whatever will we do? We're done. Okay, so the timer's not that bad, and the target times usually are not that strict either. They're really only a problem in the more puzzle levels, and even then, once you know what you're doing with the puzzles, you can just breeze on through them. There's nothing wrong with a repeat. And the next main stage. This one I remember very fondly. I remember them very fondly. I'm also probably going to forget something, because I'm pretty sure that there are Waddle Dees in this game where you get one for defeating a boss with a certain ability. I don't remember all of those off the top of my head. I remember some of them. But I'm pretty sure the one on this stage I don't remember off the top of my head. I could be very much be misremembering. I think there was a thing with invincibility candy. It might have been that. Because this is the first level that actually has the invincibility candy in it. I think the Wild D might be for using the invincibility candy on the boss. Could be wrong, though. I know there's one, I think it's in the next world, where you need to use ice on the tornado boss. Because if you hold ice on the tornado boss for long enough, it freezes them. Which is not very common with bosses in Kirby. Like, elemental weaknesses have been a thing for quite some time, but never to this extent. In here? Yay! I got a thing! And it ran. 4 donuts. I hope I didn't miss one already. Ah, yes, here we go. I'm running. Actually, we'll probably get revisit anyway. Probably just be misremembering if it can't even necessary. I don't know. I love the music in this game. Leave it to go to candy. The freaking rock theme. Normally it's a super hyper. But here's like a super, not like a super hectic or anything, but it's a freaking rock theme. It's rock music. I love it a lot. Also, there we go. Burger. So this is the thing I was also partially remembering. So the path splits off in multiple parts of the stage. As you see, each of them have a different food label on them. If you go down all the correct ones, you get a Waddle Dee for it. And of course, the game does give you kits. But part of me thinks that there's actually another Waddle Dee that requires you to take a wrong path. You also get Waddle Dees for taking the right paths anyway. If you take a wrong path, you continue with the stage, but don't get the Waddle Dee. And if you do it all at once, if you take all the paths in one go, you get a hidden monthly for it. There, I remember. Little secret touch spots. It wants me to use needle or fire. I'm the boss here. I'm taking fire. Because elemental weaknesses are a thing, as I mentioned before. Wild Frosty! Thank you. Give me ice skating. Love me. It's beautiful. Whee. I can't do the spinning ice thing I normally do and stuff like Return to Dreamland. A lot of the copy abilities have been majorly simplified for 3D, which I think was a good call. Because normally with the 2D Kirby games, especially in the modern era, they give them like full-on fighting game movesets that are super complex. You don't need to know all the different ability things. They do give you the controls for all of them. You pause the game, so like, yeah, no, you're never gonna go in blind with that. Like when you talk about 3D and everything, how everything interacts, it's best to keep it simple. So a lot of little extra moves you have in the 2D Kirby's just aren't here. It makes me a little sad, especially because it was very handy. Doing the freaking twirl, but I'll take it. It's fine. Got it. Okay. And I still has the ability to put out fire, which is always very nice. And anything else. I wouldn't say donut by now, but you know. Maybe we're playing this anyway, most likely. A secret. More secrets back here, including this. Ice cream. That's funny. It's telling me to go to cake. But why would I want to go to ice cream? That's because this game does a little tricky thing. You may notice that there are 2 cake paths going left. The other hint tells you about your surroundings, so you know not to go to the first one, but to the second one over here with this one, next to the ice cream. Very sneaky. Kirby's having the time of his life here, by the way. Look at the cake. He spent an entire game trying to get his freaking strawberry shortcake back, and then he goes in this room and finds the whole freaking cake in here. Like, okay. Look at the donut. I've definitely missed one by now. I haven't been the most observant with those. So I'm pretty sure we're near the end, given that we all roll a lot of these now. There's one more mall segment? No, this is the end for sure. You go away. You go away. You leave me alone. There's one more up here somewhere. I think I missed one in the actual mall itself. Also, why is there a storage locker in front of the door? Who put that there? Navigate the mall without getting lost. Thanks for getting all of it correct in the first go. know there's a donut up here. But I still did miss one, yeah. So we're playing this one again. Which is a bit sad, because it's the one thing! It's the one thing! That's gonna happen a lot, where I miss it by one thing. I got the whole stage again for that. It happened on my first playthrough, too, even when I remember what I was supposed to be doing. Dang it. Oh, well. It's fine. Can't be that bad. Bouncy. Sign. A lot of the larger figurines have little bios to them. I'm not gonna be reading them here. I don't think I need to. Like, I spent most of my time reading stuff with the Piclopedia was me kind of just stalling for time a little bit, because I just kind of needed something to do to fill in the last, like, 15 minutes. Like, if you remember the end of Pikmin 4, I believe there was a time when I finished that up where I had, like, a solid half hour just to freaking spend, because I didn't want to end stream super early, because I hate doing that. While these are also important because they unlock the boss, as long as you do somewhat well trying to find them, you'll have enough to get the boss no matter what. There's 4 levels here, you're gonna have enough. Let's go back to the donuts. Also, I'm gonna get Needle. If I don't get my Spin Twirl, I don't want to use Ice Kirby. I'm glad they brought Needle back in this game, because there was a time where they kind of just ditched Needle Kirby entirely. Because you had... Like, Needle Kirby was in the anime, and they used that design for Nightmare in Dreamland, which is the remake of Kirby's Adventure. And then they had it in Air Ride. We kind of just did this the entire time with it. I swear to God. And then it just disappeared entirely. Like, Return of Dreamland brought it back the one time and mixed it with Wheel Kirby. So Wheel Kirby wasn't in that game, and then it was just gone. Like, I swear there was a time where Needle Kirby just wasn't around. I don't think it was in Robobot. I don't think it was in Triple Deluxe either. I'm going back. I say that Needle's not... I'm saying that Needle's mixed in Wheel and Return to Dreamland. It's still kind of true here. It's one of the faster methods for transport. Look how fast he goes. There's nothing. Okay. Just want to make sure. I'm going to be overly paranoid about where a freaking donut is. You missed one, and they're like, where the heck did I miss it? Where did I miss the donut? Where do I go? What happened? So, that's gonna happen a lot. It's this one, which I think we got. Pretty sure we got that one. Toxin. Something good about Needle is that when you pick up enemies like this, it does actually give you a burst of speed as well. This Kirby will automatically exit the spiky Needle form if he stops for too long. But you can keep that going if you keep chaining enemies with it. It's very nice. Just checking if there was any star coins in there, because I might as well... Even though I know for a fact I don't really need to grind for star coins, it's nice to get them. It's satisfying. Like, we'll be taking advantage of some of them. Some of the things you get with them. So, it was not a bad thing. You can't go back. You can go back if you want. Is it in the wrong path? Was it the wrong path? Is the donut in here? Oh no, it's a trap because you went the wrong way. You can still go on with the stage if you want, though. Guess it's not in here, because I think the other pass is going to be that again. See what happens when I don't pay attention? I vibe too much, and then suddenly I just lose. It's like, what happened? I was not paying attention. You miss things that are very important. I have a big deal. Hello, Mr. Ice Guy. And yeah, star shots do count, and whatever you eject from your spike form also does attack enemies as well, so... It's not just a melee attack. You're not invincible, so keep that in mind. I need to. Oh no, he ate me! Oh no! Indigestion! That's what happens when you try to eat a porcupine. It gets mad, it spikes. I don't need ice for that. I don't think that was a donut. I can just do this. Let me keep my needle. Na 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 na. Capsule. Another good thing about replaying stage is you get to get more of those capsules. Oh no, my needle's gone. Oh, I'm very sad. Hey. There's the donut! There you are! Hey, Vex, glad you can make it. I'll move this window a bit so I can see chat better. There we go! I'm replaying a stage because I missed a donut. In typical Kirby fashion. Kirby didn't eat enough, so he's sad. Welcome to Kirby. I was hoping I can get to the locker from this box back here so Kirby goes through the box. There is a range to it. It's so nice to be playing this game again, though. I will say that for like the third frickin' time. It's like Kirby's one of those series that always makes me happy. And can you blame me for being happy when I see this cute little guy right here? Look at him. Look at him. Look at how precious he is. Look at him. So freaking cute. Anyway. Kirby's the ultimate feel-good game. Very much so. He's so adorable. And then it contrasts that making the final boss absolutely terrifying. When Kirby fights demons and shit. And this game's no different. Happy Blurbo. Yeah. He's the happy little Blurbo. Also, I think I said this before too, but if we had a Kirby thing in the last Direct, that probably would have saved it for me. Like, even if it's just a small thing, like, any Kirby would have saved that for me. Because look at him. This little guy can save even the worst of Nintendo Directs. There we go, I got the donuts. I got the last Waddle Dee. It's fine now. Yay! Alright. We haven't even gotten the DLC stuff yet, so I'm still doing stuff I'm pretty familiar with. Not perfectly, mind you, given the fact I missed a freaking donut, but you know. It's just nice to revisit this game after so long, you know? It's been a bit. And I'm very happy. Alright. I think, oh, there is a thing that's new. Ice. God, I wanted to stream this so much sooner. Because I wanted to play this. And then they announced DLC for it, and I couldn't get it on the Switch 1. I wanted to play the whole thing. You ever had that feeling? Where you just feel like your game's incomplete if you don't have all the DLC for it? I know it's kind of an unfair thing, like... DLC should feel like a bonus thing. And sometimes they do, but also a lot of times it feels like the DLC is required to get the full experience. Because the modern gaming industry is a freaking plague. I mean, look at GTA 6, for example. They're locking out entire stores from you unless you get the freaking Ultimate Edition. Just so dumb. Because the buildings are still there. You want the full game, you gotta pay $100 freaking for it. What a like ass. You don't even get the game itself, you get a freaking rent thing. It's frustrating. I hate the modern gaming industry. Got a new microphone arrived just today. Sweet. Episodic games, yeah. Some of those I'm alright. If they're done right, they can be done well. But then, you know, if it's something like... Here's the thing. If it's something like... What's a good example of this? I guess, honestly, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, where it's one game split into 3 and to pay for full games 3 times. Like, that's probably not the best comparison, but like, it's something I thought of. First thing I thought of in that regard. Just skip the enemies. I'm doing this fast. Why am I fighting things? I move slower when I'm using ice. Just dodge everything. This is what the speedrun intends you to do. Still good to take out the enemies if they're in your way, but like... Yeah, like, stuff like Deltarune I think is fine. When it comes to episodic, because like... You pay for the full game and then you get little bits as time goes on. But you're still getting the whole game at one point. You're not paying a full price to get each individual chapter. And then there was also I don't know if it's still the case, but the first 2 chapters I think were free. It's like your demo, and it's still pretty hefty. So I think Deltarune actually does it right. It's better than some other games out there. At the very least, if you're gonna go the episodic route, at least have it be a smaller priced thing. Like, Sonic 4, I think, was only a few bucks. So, like... Eh. It makes sense that Sonic 4 is so cheap, considering the fact that it was meant to be a mobile game, and it's like a slapped Sonic 4 on it for some reason. I do not understand their business decisions sometimes. I really don't. Deltarune, you just pay $25 once, you get the chapters as they release. Which, again, very good. I'm struggling with this one for some reason. Why am I struggling with this? I said they were generally fairly lenient. I am missing something. I've done this before. I should know how to go faster. I think it's just dodging everything. But even then... Huh. Oh, yeah. The thing to tell you in the corner there. You can mash the button to slide. I forgot that was a thing. Come almost like I need to pay the fuck attention. Maybe I'd get somewhere if I did. Stupid. This is so much faster. Look at this. So much faster than just freaking running. I'm a fool. There we go. See, it's not that bad when you actually pay attention. And actually listen to the game when it tells you stuff. God damn it. Alright, that should be all of the levels here, I believe. There's a boss there. There is a treasure thing I missed. None. Let's go check that. Is it here? It's here! There we go. There's the one I missed. I knew you had to keep looking for some of these because they were hidden very well. Sometimes you get star coins for that. Sometimes you unlock more challenge stages. And they're important because you upgrade your abilities doing these because of the freaking rocks. That's important. We'll see that later. I do plan on upgrading all the abilities. Mainly because you have to for all of the challenge modes. But let it be known that there are some abilities, actually one ability in particular, that when I upgrade, I'm going to downgrade it back to the previous version because I like the previous version more. Because it's less of a straight upgrade and more of a customizable thing, you know? Like, you'd think it'd be like a straight upgrade, given the fact that they're upgrades. But no, you can downgrade, and some of them play drastically differently, so it's like, fine. You want to play the level 2 and not the level 3 one? Because you like how it plays better? You'd rather have your double shots over a giant shot that bounces around the room? Be my guest. And I like that it does that, you know? Not locked into the latest one just because it's good game design. There are also some upgrades you can get in other manners as well. There's one for the very basic demo arena that we'll be seeing soon-ish, where you don't necessarily need to buy the upgrade in order to get it. It's very weird. Here's the thing. Bosses require you to use certain copy abilities in order to get a Waddle Dee from them. The problem is, I don't remember the copy abilities for most of them. There's like one I do remember is because it takes advantage of Ranger Kirby's lock-on. But for ones like this, I don't remember. Usually they at least give you the ability in question. I don't remember which one it was. I'm gonna guess Bomb Kirby. It's probably wrong. And if so, I'll have to do it again. But like, that's fine. It'd be nice if they revealed them here on your first go, but they don't do that. So I gotta remember how to do dodge rolls. That's the thing in this game, I forget how to do them. Ouch. It's a slide. Also, hello, big gorilla man. Ah, don't squish me. I remember there being a dodge roll in this game. I don't remember to pull it off. Remember. How did I miss him? No. Hey, hang on, I can look up the control guide. What am I doing? Guard. That doesn't help. I thought I was telling your guard. I thought I was talking to your guard, but I could be wrong. It has been a while, so... Whoa! I do like the fact when you do damage to him, he opens his mouth a little bit like... Oh no! His eyes bug out a bit. Little details! Oh, that's very mean. Owie! Oh no! How did I miss? How did I miss? So even he knows that Tornado's a really good ability. Got a headache, buddy? Got a little soccer ball. Gotcha. Oh no, you got me. Oh. All right, that's good enough. How do I dodge roll on this? There we go. Okay. So it's hold guard and then move a direction. Don't get hit. You're fully invincible when you're doing this, by the way. Very handy. It's better than 2 minutes, so I did the speedrun one. That's not hard, because it's the first boss. I think I used the wrong ability. There's one other thing I didn't do. What was it? I don't remember. 2 minutes again. Go between his legs. Okay. I guess I can do that. I can pull an Ocarina of Time cannon fight. I don't remember everything about this game. After a boss, you head back to Waddle Dee Town and kind of just relax and see what they're up to. Yay! This place. You see the one guy hard at work back there. It's like, yeah. Well, these are rebuilding their town, but they claim it as theirs, but they weren't here before. See as many as you can, open up new buildings and helpful resources. You can watch the cutscenes again. And then here's the freaking gacha machine, the gachapon. Gacha Machine Volume 1 is now available. As long as you have a bunch of star coins to use, you can complete your whole set. No problem. This weapon shop's now open. I was gonna go there anyway. Wow. Dodge roll on the door! March right on in!
Welcome to one of these weapon shops. I work with all types of copy abilities. It's kind of my thing.
How is it your thing? They've been getting really weird about copy abilities lately, because Waddle Dee can augment them to make them more powerful. Then you have food abilities that aren't copy abilities, but they very clearly are. And then Air Riders made it so everyone can use copy abilities? What's the lore, damn it? And then don't even get me started about Kirby 64. Oh no! You can make Kirby turn into a refrigerator, or you can freaking do the freaking dual-wielded lightsaber thing, or you can light his head on fire. But like, he actually panics instead of it just being a hat. It's weird. Kirby 64 is weird.
Any copy abilities you find out there will come over here. Hop in and grab one anytime. Oh, and guess what else? I can help you evolve these abilities and make them much stronger. This blueprint contains some incredible techniques we can use to evolve your ability. Let's try evolving one right now. I'll read my tools.
The best ability in the game! Chakram Cutter! Then we have Volcano Fire. That's one good thing about the Howl Rooms in this. Even though you get most of the abilities pretty early on, I would not have been able to get Tornado now if I didn't go in the Howl Room. But because I equipped all the stuff from the Howl Room, I get access to Tornado and Hammer for free use early. Which is very cool. But the big deal is, I want this!
To evolve this camp ability, you need star coins and rare stones. You can find rare stones on the treasure roads and throughout the world map. Try those out. I put everything in advance this time, so we're all set. Just press A to evolve this ability.
It gives you a freebie on your first one. And of course I'm picking the best one. You kidding me? This ability right here that we're getting is what I used in the final arena. And oh my god, it is so good. You thought one cutter was fun. Now you get two of them. And a rapid fire.
Success! All done! The cutter abilities evolve the Chakram Cutter. For more blueprints, bring them to me. I'll use them to evolve your abilities even further.
Look at this. Look at how amazing this looks. And then I can do this. Rapid fire. And hold two at once like this. And bam! Come back to me. This kind of thing right here carried me through the arena. It is so fun. And you still have access to Final Cutter if you want to use it. So it still has melee purpose. This is my favorite ability in the whole game. The next stage of this, you become a can opener and you get to shoot out your blade and it bounces off walls. That's absolutely huge. But you don't get the kind of rapid fire feel of this one where you can just do this. You can't do this. This is cool. Look at this. And you can hold it and then come back to you and they do a whole ton of damage. Holding one out does plenty. Two out, you do it twice. And that little interval where it takes a little bit for the second one to come back is enough to go past iframes. So you do this. Bam, bam. It does so much damage. And then later on when you beat the game, you're able to augment your copy abilities to make it even more powerful. Like, strip leveling them up more so than evolving. That's when it becomes amazing. You know what? While I'm here, I probably should also get the other ability here too, because we can upgrade fire. We do to upgrade these because they do lock away challenge rooms with the treasure road. So you're gonna need to do these if you want to do everything, and you're gonna want these rare stones to evolve copy abilities and whatnot. So make sure you do this. You don't need to fully level up every single ability 100% the game, I don't think. But I did, because I love playing this game. I'm taking this with me. And it says right there, if you find Cutter, it will be Chakra Cutter to match. You can go back to the original version of the ability if you want. If you regret upgrading, or if you want to do the other version of an upgrade, you can go back at any time through here. You're not really gonna most of the time. This is like the one exception, honestly. But like, no. It's nice. It's nice they give you the option. It's not always a straight upgrade. And again, you can level them up. You get to level them up in post-game. So if you like a particular version, you can make it more powerful directly. The fact that they simplified a lot of the copy abilities, and yet they still have this much depth to them, is crazy. We're not doing this world yet. We'll go back for that in a second. It's not important. I'm pretty sure the DLC... Here we go! This didn't happen originally. We have now started the side story. This is the new stuff right here. Oh, that's weird. Ah, great. Now I'm all wet. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. Title drop. Again. The real purpose to this upgrade. And I think you unlock each stage one at a time as you beat each world. I don't think you get all the levels here at once. A big meteor fell from space. Let's investigate the volcanic island that arose in the ocean on impact. We'll do that in a second. I'm going back over here and I'm going to beat the boss again. So between the legs, and the bomb ability wasn't the answer, so there's a different ability it wants me to use. I don't remember there's any instance where you need to bring in an ability for this. I'm pretty sure there's always the option to get the right ability for a specific boss. I'm pretty sure anyway. Also, I love the fact that there's a little banana horde back here because you're facing a giant gorilla. I think this time, if bomb wasn't the answer, I'm gonna try sword. Watch, it's gonna be ice and I'm gonna feel so bad.
I'm so squishy.
Now I can do this. There we go. It's a little bit jank, but you can do it. You do a freaking Ganondorf. Remember Ocarina of Time? You face off against Ganon, you go between the legs. It's good I got the speed and damage ones done early, so I'll just do this. Brute force, brute force, brute force. Yeah! He grabs you again. He squeezes you again. Who cares? Add a quick time event and it leaves him vulnerable to a few hits if you do get hit. So it can be charged for a spin slash. Oh no, my sword! Don't want to lose that. There we go. The fact that even with a slower ability like Bomb Kirby, I was still going to get the less than 2 minutes achievement is just fun. Did I use the right ability? I did! Alright! Should've just done that from the beginning. To be fair, if I would have done that from the beginning, I probably would have had to redo the stage anyway for damage, so whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I still win! I still win, dang it! More friends!
Yay!
You saved all the Waddle Dees and natural planes! Alright. Well, let's go ahead and mess around with some new content. We should check it out. Fallen Star Volcano. So letting you know I have not seen any of this. I am going in blind. Can't believe it. It's just like the legend says. So many meteors rained down so suddenly. Everyone was shocked. Even me. The big one fell close to the town, so we all went out to see it. But I never thought a volcanic island would emerge from the depths of the ocean. Oh, hold on. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? They call me Astronomer Waddle Dee. I study the mysteries of the universe. Since arriving from Popstar, I've been reading old astronomy books that were left behind here. First, I had to learn how to read this world's writing, though. It wasn't easy. Recently, I've been learning about the legend of the meteor. Needless to say, I'm shocked it wasn't just a fairy tale. According to legend, meteors have fallen to this world many times before. This is the Star of Darkness mentioned in the legend, the star that brings disaster. I think I read that wrong, but yes. Kirby, I have a really bad feeling about this. Something horrifying may be unleashed in this world from inside there. I'm scared. It said the meteors rain down with darkness and light. Disaster born from the Star of Darkness consumes everything. That means we're gonna go touch it. The legend also says that if stars of light come with the meteors, disaster can be prevented. Look, a thing! I'm gonna touch it! You suppose that shining stone is part of the crystal that's around the meteor? Butch! It's a Luma! Oh my! It's one of the stars of life! A small portion of the sealing crystal has been restored to its original form. Oh, he says he's a starry! A mysterious voice just spoke inside my head. He says they're called starries. He says that when they gather together, the sealing crystal will be restored. We can keep the Star of Darkness from coming back to life. Kirby, we gotta save the starries. We need to guide them here and stop the Star of Darkness. I just can't stop thinking of the fact that they're Lumas. Starries may have landed in places where meteors fell. Let's start by searching the nearby plains. Kirby, let's hurry. So cute. We got ourselves a little side story, a little extra objective here. A new level is opened up. Meteor showers arrival. Starry stages appear where the meteors fell. Let's go save the lost starries. Don't need to warp me there. So as you can see, we have new levels here. That's why I was debating whether or not I wanted to do this stuff now or wait until post-game. But, you know, since it goes on a world-by-world basis, why not just do them now? Alright, here we go! We can see like little extra bonus stages. They're remixes, basically. Yeah. More parallels of Mario Galaxy, there's crystals we break open. Little star bits, I suppose. Ooh. A whole new currency. Is it really a good idea for us to be spreading all of the crystal stuff around? This seems like a bad idea. Also, there's food in it. I don't think Kirby should be eating that. Oh well. If the game says it's okay, then it's okay. It's a super dog! Mom, please stop making so much noise up there. Jeez. Not being able to get your own place is really taking a toll on the quality of these streams. As if you're expecting anything good from these, my god. Spread the crystals. Let them take over the world. I'm sure that won't be a bad thing at all. You know, we can't go this way. It's a whole new segment. So different. Oh my gosh! Kaboo has a freaking mohawk of crystal. He's so dumb. I love it. I love it already. Alright. And here's the new show up in a direct. I'm a springy boy! Boing, boing, boing. This is basically their equivalent of high jump Kirby. It's also just a better version of Spring Mario. It feels so much better. Like, already I can tell it's so much better. It's less sluggish. I feel like if Spring Mario controlled like this, people wouldn't be complaining about that particular power-up, and it would have shown up more than once in Galaxy 2. This. Right, here we go. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing. Squish. Squimsh. Thing. Oop, another thing over here. Secret. Oh dear. Ooh! I thought I was gonna fall in the pit. Wants me to go up. I want to go over here. I want to find secrets. This is really cool, though. I like this. Taking a whole new paths that weren't in the original. This is how you do this shit right. Make sure there's nothing back here that I missed. Doesn't seem like it. They could be getting sneaky. You never know. They can get sneaky. I can go that way, but I don't want to go this way. Now I'm at a World 6 castle for New Super Mario Brothers. Just the last little bit where you're ascending. So, this side story has its own set of capsules. They did tell us that in a direct, so I'm not too surprised by that. But, like, I think that means we have 5 volumes to collect now? I think there's only 4 on the original version. Not that super important. It's not hard to get these capsules anyway. Here's a high-rise sign. Okay. There's some easy ones in here. Just do vague exploration. I want to get rid of my spring power. Okay. Damn you, Warp Star. No, I'm dead. It's a guy. Alright, Chakram Cutter. Time to show what you're made of. Oh my gosh, look at him. A full-on beard of crystals, dude. That's crazy. That's all I love Chakram Cutter. Goodbye. That's take ice. It probably wants me to have it for some reason. Because it's a Kirby game. If a mini boss shows up, it wants you to use their copy ability for something. Ooh, more things. I like more things. Give me things. Things are fun. Also, I'm loving this music, by the way. So epic. Thing. I was expecting to ricochet off like that. It's good level design. is best that I did this alongside the story, because the levels do seem to be... They seem to be about the same difficulty as the main level so far. This is the first one, so can't really judge for all of them, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be about the same. Ow. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Whee! Hello? Alright, boing. Anything up here? Nope. Bye. I love the sound these little like, star coins make. No, not star coins in the star coins normal though, but like these little like extra coins here. They're kind of neat. I think they're gonna be used for because they're probably not gonna be used for augment copy abilities. I don't think there's any new ones in this, so like only 4. Should use ice, obviously. 4 starry coins, okay. So this way up here is a secret. I don't think I can use copy ability on the thing. Probably could have just jumped over that. Oh, no, I'm a fool. Didn't do that. Don't do the obvious thing, just brute force. Works every time! Most of the time. Some of the time. Okay, basically never, but it can work. Alright. Whee! Alright. Okay. I find this very neat, very fun. A very good start. I wish you were liking this.
Oh no.
There is a thing up there. I think I want that, because that is very clear to the end. Come on. Up and around. Oh. I can use this. Pay attention. Is that everything in one go? There's another thing, but I don't know what it wanted from me there. That's the other level. That's just the way up. I didn't see anything else. So I guess we're good. Probably missed something. We'll see. More friends! We got a new stage clear theme too. It's amazing. Circling crystals, higher at the rooftop. Don't get bit by a big crystal turtle. Full clear, baby. What a start. What a start. Look at him. Look at this dude. Look at this guy. All right. They're gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna go back to the volcano. Okay. I think we have time for one more. Lost in a Lival Mall. So it's very clear it's not every stage getting a remix. It's definitely gonna be shorter. But that's fine. It's meant to be a little side mode, huh? Alright, this is the last level of the night. We can one stream for clearing out one world. I think it's fine enough pace. We've done it before. I want my cutter back. I want my chakram cutter, damn it. Ooh. Make 5 small starry flowers bloom. So look for these things. Okay. I'm sure we can... Oh, we can go up and around. It's a secret. Got it. Nothing else? Okay. See, I can be observant sometimes. Alright, what we got here? Ooh, okay. So, there's a pathway left of the hot dog that I want to go. I don't know what in particular. Okay. Hi. Well, you're easy to dispose of, aren't you? Come back here. No. You want to be Boulder Guy so bad. I'm getting hit by a meteor. Go me. Still wondering what these star coins are for. The star coins are used for a lot of things, so clearly something's got to be used with these. I wouldn't hand them out like it didn't do anything. Oh! So there's a button and then ice cream to the left. Okay. So from the button, yeah. Well, there we go, that's the right way forward, huh? That solves that conundrum, huh? Not like it was much of a conundrum to begin with, but sure. Oh, we can spawn in here. That's fine. I want to climb that. I don't want to get mad at me for doing this. Yeah, I got a starry flower for that. And a capsule. I thought it was going to be another pathway, so I thought it was going to be like, you went the wrong way, you did it bad. You didn't freaking listen to me. There's supposed to be a switch in here. Oh, I see, the switch opens the door. Switch on this thing somewhere. Opens up the door. I don't want to go in hot dog, I want to go in ice cream. But there's no visible switch. Where's the button? Oh, there it is. There's the button. Alright, opens that up. And this is the way forward. At least you get the thing anyway. There's probably a thing hidden behind getting these all correct as well. More starry flowers. Hot dog. Right. Guy, hello. Yay, new friend. Right, you're gone. Got the ice cream. Secret back here. Ooh, more health. All right, is that in here? I suppose it's all in here. Nice. The door shuts behind us, so you can't go back. Hang on. I want to investigate without necessarily using the Stairmath. It wants me to, don't get me wrong, but like... Okay. So There could be secrets. There could be secrets. You don't know. You don't know. They could pull a sneaky. This. Right. There we go. Come on. Over here. Ooh, needle. Starry flower. There's one more of those. Didn't see anything else in there, to my knowledge. Bonk. Ooh, you suck! Alright. Ooh, there's a wild edge.
Are we already packing my super attack? Oh no!
Honey, sorry, I have cutter. I'm the best cutter. I win. I win! That up. Just gonna start leaving lettuce. Nothing else in here. Put a stick up here. We got things up here. Shit. As long as I stay up here, that is. Burp. All that. Alright. I'm not breaking that yet. That seems like it would just fall in a pit. I don't want that. Oh. There we go. This is why you don't rush a hit. You get a capsule for it. I think it just keeps giving you a sword so you can always cut the thing. Yeah. I have cutter, so I don't need to worry about using sword. I still win. Okay. Okay. Alright, we go up. Suck, Kirby, suck it up! Suck it up! Get back, get back, get back! For now, there could have been things. That's fine though. I can just go up here and fight this guy. I think I'm gonna do that real quick. That's the end of the stage. I still haven't gotten all the flowers. Don't want to go up here yet, really. Yeah. Didn't even really do this if that was just the case. If this carries the destination well, let them fall. Nice. Barely did that. And I got a friend! I'm still missing a flower. Where's the last flower? Because that's the end of the stage. Is it in this little room? Did I miss it? Right? A secret? No, just don't do that. Can't go over that. Damn it! It's always one thing! I'm gonna see if I missed it back here somewhere. There's one thing you miss. I thought I was doing pretty good. I thought I was doing pretty good with this. Man! Stairs came back over here. There was nothing over here. I don't think there was anyway. It's just the sword guy and the capsule. Oh! There it is! Right there. I didn't think you'd be on a wall. But I got it. Sweet. We don't have to go back and play the whole stage again. Alright, well. That's another level fully cleared. That went really well.
Yeah!
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah! Beautiful. Beautiful! Love to see it. Love to see it. We get a crystal. And we get a spring. Perfect. Absolute perfection. I'm loving this so far. I am loving this so far. Off they go! The stars are gathering, and the ceiling crystal has gotten one step closer to its original shape. I tried to kind of go with the inflection of the narrator from Epic Yarn. A new starry stage will appear when you defeat the boss of Everbay Coast. Defeat the boss to move ahead. So I guess I did pick a good stopping point, huh? I was gonna stop here anyway. With World 1 fully cleared. You get a new friend. Astronomer Waddle Dee, who you met at the volcanic island, has returned to town. Let's hear what he has to say. Okay. Hi. Star God Waddle Dee has come to town. He can teach you about the stars. Okay.
Nice to meet you. They call me Star Guide Waddle Dee. I'm gathering information about the stars alongside my pal Astronomer Waddle Dee. If you find yourself unsure of which stages still have stars in need of rescue, just ask me. Might as well get right to it. You can go to a new starry stage when you defeat the boss of Everbay Coast. Now, if you ever have trouble with stars, feel free to come talk to me anytime.
So I'm never talking to you again.
No.
Hi. Well, hello again, Kirby. I trust you've made some progress in your starry saving quest. You must help them, otherwise the Star of Darkness will come back to life. Oh, by the way, while investigating the meteors raining down all over the world, I dug up some new figures. So I have to ask, are you interested in trading any starry coins for the figures I have? I thought it would be fun to use a gotcha machine for our trade, so I made one. I call it the Gotcha Machine EX. You never know which figure will come out until you try it. There's nothing like the fun of discovery. With the Gotcha Machine, you can even draw figures you won't find in the stages. So what do you say? Let's get to it. You can trade 150 starry coins to do a drawing. Well, if there's some that are exclusive to this, then sure. There's a point to it. Oh my god. It's just a box. It's a box. Crystal Wild Edge. Alright. A little wild to finding himself in this world. Then a meteor landed in front of him. What a wacky adventures will Crystal Wild Edge get himself into? Again? If this is the only point to getting starry coins, then I might as well spend them all when I have them, right? Starry coin pile. Sure. One more. A green starry coin. One more. Yeah! Hello, it's me. Come back when you want to draw again. I get your collection here. The new figure collection EX has arrived. Use X to switch bags and look at the EX figures you collected. Oh my god, there's 43 of them in Volume 1. It's probably at least 3 volumes. I'm willing to bet 4. Oh boy, that's a lot. Why is this one filled in? This added the gotchas lineup when you rebuild more of Waddle Dee Town. Okay, so I can't 100% this. Okay. That's good to know. There are some that are locked behind playing more of the game. Yeah. Same's true of these. Okay. Good to know. And because I can, let's go ahead and use this one too. Turn the crank for 10.
Yeah! I wonder what I got.
I got a cone! It's me as a cone! Who made these? Like, it was a bit more understandable, I guess, in Pac-Man because the Pac villagers probably made all that shit. But like, do you think the Waddle Dees made all of this? Like, I guess they were making a lot of stuff as just distractions, so I guess they made this shit too. But the capsules are always just out in the world anyway, so the Waddle Dees couldn't have, right? Because there's gotcha capsules all over the world. How the heck? I'm excited for this opening up later, by the way. You get a fishing pond. Sorry, Alphonse. You get a fishing pond here. You get a little mini game there. It's like Sonic Frontiers. And then you can get this big fish. One you would love it. But with that, we've fully cleared out the first world of the game. I think it did pretty well. So, I guess that'll be it for Kirby and the Forgotten Land for tonight. I'm double checking to make sure I've actually fully cleared the first world. 2 switches here. All good there. Yeah. I'm gonna check this real quick, because it's letting me come back here. If you don't act fast, the Star of Darkness will come back to life. Find the stars and stages where meteors have fallen. It just gives you... Let me go back in there one more time real quick. This feels oddly surreal to me. Like, it doesn't feel like an error message, but it kind of has that type of vibe, right? The slow spin that's slowly coming to a stop. The music playing in the background, it's... Like, it's not quite a you fucked up song, but it's like a, this isn't the way you're meant to go. It's very weird. I'm not gonna say I'm unsettled by it, but... Okay. Just gonna let that be then. With that, we flew clear on Natural Plains, so I guess next time we're gonna start with Everbay Coast. And we can do that tomorrow. So we'll see you guys then. Should hopefully be able to clear out this world all in one go too, but that might not always be the case. But I'm looking forward to it. This is so much fun. I love this. It's good to be back. Good to be playing this game again. It's been so long. It's so worth it, dude. See you guys tomorrow. I can't make an emote on the map screen. Wah.